Now, this is my car. It's a nice little car. It's a Toyota Corolla, 1991. So that makes it, I don't know, coming up to 25 years old. It's a great little car. It goes well. I love it to pieces. But I have a problem. Not with the car, but with the ProLock device that you stick on your steering wheel to prevent your car being stolen. I'll show you what I mean. Now, this is the ProLock anti-theft device. Say hello. Hello, ProLock. It's a handy little thing. It probably has saved my car over and over again from being stolen. Because although it's an old car, a lot of old cars get stolen for spare parts. So I'm now going to show you a problem. This is the key to the ProLock anti-theft device. Can you see it okay? For a couple of years it's worked perfectly well, but not any longer. Stand by your bunks, I'll show you the problem. Now, here is me trying to insert the ProLock key into the ProLock socket. Oh dear, it won't turn. It is jammed solid. My steering wheel is permanently locked. I will have to desert my car and buy a horse because there's absolutely nothing I can do about that. What used to happen, I'd turn it clockwise like that and this little brass button, whatever it is, would pop out and I'd be able to take the lock away from my steering wheel. Now I'm stuffed. And it occurs to me, the firm that makes this device has probably sold thousands, tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands. And there is a fault. Something is amiss. Possibly a little spring that after so many twists and turns, it snaps. Or maybe it's a screw that's fallen out. But the thing is, I doubt if I've got the only one in the world that goes like this, that's broken. I bet there are thousands, and the more you use it, the closer you get to Armageddon time. A slight exaggeration, but you you get the meaning. So look, fortunately for me, what I have to do now is find someone with an angle grinder, or what do you call it, a grinder sort of a thing, to cut this off. There's no other way I'm going to be able to remove it. Back to you shortly. Now, fortunately for me, as I was about to say before I was interrupted by a thought, a lady who lives nearby owns a grinder. I think it's called a grinder, and she's going to try. Hang on a second, I'll be right with you. Yes, what I mean is, how lucky am I to be parked somewhere next door to a home occupied by a lady who owns a metal grinder. What are the chances? So what we're going to try and do, see where my finger is there, we're going to try and cut through that bit there. And then I should be able to drive my little Toyota back home. So back to you shortly. Okay, well here we go.
Ready?
Yeah, ready, steady, go. Could you get?
Yeah, this one's tricky.
If you just start it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, that bit didn't cut so well. We tried another bit, and
No,
now I'm going to take over.
No, I'll do it.
Oh, you will? Oh,
Oh yeah, I'm going to cut it.
oh, thank you.
I just want to go and get something to put it over me.
Good idea. We don't want you bursting into flames. I've got no insurance.
Come on, baby.
Well done. You've saved me. The problem for most people is when that happens to them, they won't have a next door neighbour with a a grinder. Oh, dynamite. Thank you so much. Oh, that's brilliant. So, there it is. The super efficient $70 or $80, I can't remember what I paid for it now, from Super Cheap Auto, the ProLock. So the reason, hang on, let me get this strap out of the way. The reason I'm putting this on YouTube is to warn the thousands of other people who might have purchased one of these that this is what can happen. I estimate that over the 2-year period I've had this device, that I've used it probably close to about 500 times. So if you've got one of these and you've used it 490 times, expect to get totally stuffed. And you might not be as lucky as me. I mean, my car was parked in a friendly car park with friendly people all around, and as luck would have it, a lady with a metal grinder. You might not be so lucky. You might park it one night on a road where you are allowed to park at night, but then at 8 o'clock in the morning the regulations kick in and your car gets towed away. Or you might be on holiday towing a caravan, and then you can't move. So my advice to anyone who's bought this ProLock device is chuck it. Chuck it. Get something else, because this is dodgy. Who knows, I might have the only one with a fault, but I doubt that. Chances are they used cheap bit of metal for something or other, cheap spring or something that breaks after it's been used 500 times. Up to you. That's my suggestion. Dump it.